Hey guys, really quick intro. Just want to say happy holidays, happy new year, all that good stuff. I want this new year to be full of happiness and positive thoughts, energy, spirit, all of that. This is just a really quick look that I'm doing. It's actually Christmas, so by the time that I upload this video it'll be 2019. So yeah, this is a not really quick look, but I did it really quick. It's similar to a look that I did using the Prism palette before. Very similar actually. I noticed that as I was doing it, but I was like, you know, whatever. I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. Please let me know what videos you guys would like to see from me this year. I plan on pumping out a lot of videos back to back like Drake. That was so corny. I plan on being really consistent. So far I've been doing really good, so I want to keep that up. Enough of me rambling. I don't want to make this intro too long. Make sure you subscribe and like this video and share it, and if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. Happy New Year! Alright guys, so like I said, I'm going to be using the Prism palette, and the first shade I'm going to be taking is Eden. It's just a nice peachy transition shade, one of my favorite colors in the palette, and I'm just blending this throughout my transition and crease area with a nice fluffy brush. I don't remember what brush I use off the top of my head, but all brushes will be listed in the description box. The next shade I use is probably one of my top two favorite shades out of the palette. It's the shade Saturn. It's a little bit deeper than Eden. It's slightly more orange, and I'm applying that slightly under where I just applied Eden. And then I'm just taking a clean MAC 224 brush to blend both of those colors together. Next, I'm taking the shade Parallel, and I'm going to be applying this throughout my crease as well. I started by packing this onto the outer corner and then blending it into the crease. And this is just like a nice brown shade, and then of course you want to make sure you go back and blend all the other colors. Next, I'm going in with a flat brush and taking the shade Osiris. It's a purple shade with shimmer, and I did dampen the brush because it just wasn't giving me what I want, so I'm packing that onto the lid. And then of course you want to make sure you go and blend out the edges, so I'm just using a bit more Parallel and blending out the edges of that purple. It was a little bit difficult to blend it out, so I actually went in with the black shade in the palette, Obsidian, just to create a nice transition between the brown and the purple. This shade is very difficult to work with, so make sure you're careful with it because you will get a lot of fallout. Then I'm taking the same crease shades and going to my lower lash line and blending those. And I'm taking a nice smudger brush and taking Parallel, and I actually mixed Parallel and Obsidian, the brown and the black shade, to really define the lashes. For my waterline, I use this Urban Decay eye pencil. It's a 24/7 glide on. It's just like a nice burgundy shade. You can actually use whatever color you want it. Burgundy was just one of the colors that was close by. To blend out the edges of the entire look, I went in with the shade Unity. It's a nice cream transition shade. I feel like this is a really good shade to use if you need to just blend out any harshness. And then for the inner corner, I use that Pop of Color Sphere. This is probably one of my favorite shades. And then I'm just dusting away all of that baking powder. Now I'm going to set my face with the Morphe setting spray. I love the setting spray, y'all. And then right after I set my face, I went in with my favorite highlighter, the Dose of Colors in Iluvsarahii highlighter in the shade Soulmate. And I'm applying that to my cheekbones and the tip of my nose. And then I just went in with a little bit more of Sphere. I felt like it wasn't as pigmented, so I just added a bit more to make it really pop. For blush, I'm using my Tarte and Makeupshayla Tarteist contour palette, and it's just a nice peachy shade. I felt like this color would look best with the transition shades. And then lashes, of course, y'all know 120 Lashes by Ardell. For lips, I'm using a NYX lip liner and the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. I cannot think of the shade off the top of my head, but it's from the Desi and Katy Around 2 collection. I'll leave it in the description box, but it's a nice peachy shade and it's really cute. Then I'm applying some mascara to blend in my false lashes and a little bit on the bottom. So guys, this here is a finished look. Hope you guys learned something. Subscribe if you aren't, and have a happy new year.